Hey guys, as promised, I told you guys I wanted to start a new series, a new meditation series, because the Serenity Prayer is very powerful right now. If you really break it down and understand its meaning. And so that's what I want to do with you. If you have the time, which many of you should at this point, to sit with me and go through these steps. I think it'll be great and beneficial for you. So let's get started. We're going to start with the first verse. And every day I'll come to you with a new video, whether you're on my Facebook, Twitter, wherever you're at. And I would ask that you would share it if you get any benefit from it, or comment down below, or give me a great thumbs up. Definitely subscribe if it's easier for you to just get those notifications and ring that bell as well, so it'll be easier for you to get them every single day. But let's get started. The first verse. What we're going to do on here is I'm going to say the verse. I'm going to give you time to repeat it. If you want to close your eyes while doing this portion, that's fine. Whatever helps you get into your heart, as some of us say, and really grasp what this verse is saying and really meditate on it. Then afterwards, I'm going to break it down for you and give you my ideas of what this verse is really trying to say to you and how you can apply it to your life. Okay? Without further ado, let's go. So close your eyes if you feel more comfortable and follow with me. Repeat this verse after me. We'll do it 3 times. And then after we do it, I'll request that you take a deep breath, that you can really absorb it. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Now you repeat it back. Deep breath in and out. Again. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. You repeat it. Deep breath in. And out. Last time. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. Repeat it. Deep breath in. And out. While you were meditating, I hope that you did in fact really take that in, that verse in. I think we say these prayers so often, but we don't really understand what we're saying. I was raised Catholic, and a lot of Catholic prayers are not your own. They're someone else's prayer, saint prayer, requested to say by the priest, whatever the case might be. And we say these prayers, but sometimes we don't always say them. We don't grasp it. We don't feel it. And that's so important, to truly mean what you say and to feel it in anything in life. But this prayer specifically, during the coronavirus especially, is something we should really try. What is it saying? What does it mean? And can I do it? Can I really do it? So I'm going to break it down for you. See, the prayer says, it starts off and it says, God, grant me the serenity. What are we asking God to grant us when we say, grant me the serenity? Well, to help you break it down, the definition of serenity is a state of being calm, peaceful, and untroubled. So we're literally saying, God, grant me the serenity. Grant me the state of being calm. Grant me the state of being peaceful. Grant me the state of being untroubled. Or another word might be content, satisfied, trusting you. But also, as we know, serenity also means a surrender. Some of y'all go to church and we lift our hands, right? But do you mean it? Just like when we lift our hands and a cop has us. I surrender. That's what we were doing at church, if some of y'all didn't know. When we lift our hands, we are in an act of surrender. But do we mean it? Because meanwhile, we continue to worry. And that's why there's another verse in the Bible, if all my Christians out there, and y'all know it, that say that why worrying if we know that God with the birds of the air, even more, he would take care of us. And so we're asking God to give us that place in him, that we have peace, that we trust him, that we're able to surrender. When we say, not my will, but yours, God. But do we mean it? So I'm going to continue, because then it goes on to say, to accept. God, grant me the serenity to accept. What are we trying to accept? Well, first let's break down what that word really means, to accept. It means two things. It's either a consent to receive, or it goes deeper. Actually, you know what? I'm going to stop there. A consent to receive. So we're first asking, God, grant me the serenity. God, grant me the state of being calm. God, grant me the peacefulness, the untroubledness. Help me receive that. But if you look at the second meaning of what accept means, it goes so much deeper than that. Because it says to accept means to believe or to come to recognize as valid or correct. See, so often we say, oh, I believe in God. I believe in Jesus. I have somebody that is in charge of my life. I've given my life to Christ. But then we get in situations like these that really put us out of control, that really force us to accept the things that we cannot change. And that's when we have to say, God, I surrender to your will because I know that it is correct. I know it's valid. I know that I can believe and trust in you because your word tells me that you would never harm me. It is all for my good. Even this. And I know it doesn't make any sense. How can you say that? So many people are dying right now. But so many people are learning what it means to truly live. And I know that doesn't make any sense when I say that to you, because how is that even possible? We're stuck in these houses. It's like we're imprisoned. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change. When you come to a place of surrender, that and only then is when you truly live. Because you have come to a place I'm in such a place of contentment and peacefulness. Whether anything goes for or against me or my family, whatever, I know, and I do apologize for I just saw it flip, if it's not matching my voice or anything of that nature, any issues that it's having, I apologize. But like I was saying, you're saying that you know God is good all the time. I'm sure so many of you are hearing, but again, do we mean it? And I think that what this verse is really telling us is that we trust God, not just the process, but we trust God and we surrender to him and we accept his will, knowing that we can't change it, but knowing that a God in our lives is in such good control. Even though we can't change it, he has a plan for us, and it is of good, not to harm us, but of a hope and future to help us get to a place of surrender that we can finally find contentment, that we can finally appreciate what really matters. I hope that breakdown helped you guys some. That's kind of where I was at with this specific verse. Again, I'm going to continue doing this till we make it all the way through the Serenity prayer. And I think that you will find, because most people only know a portion of the prayer. They don't actually know the full prayer. They know the first couple of verses. But as we continue to break this down, I do hope that you get something from it, find some peace in it, find some contentment, and really challenge your faith. Because it's a great meditation. And maybe it isn't God that you believe in. A lot of people that do law of attraction, which I personally believe can go with Jesus. That's just me personally. A lot of the things biblically speak to me. But law of attraction people also just believe in the universe. And I don't really care. I mean, I do to some degree. This is going to be a very controversial statement that I make here, because I believe in Jesus, and yes, I want everyone to be led there, but I also believe Jesus is in such control that the ones he wants to have an encounter with, it'll happen. So I'm not very pressury on Jesus, because I know who's in control. That's why I say, if you call it universe, then call it universe. Whatever gets you to that place spiritually, good for you. You're a step higher than a lot of people, because a lot of people are losing their faith right now, and it's sad. It's sad because right now faith is the only thing that's going to get us through this right now. So with that said, that's the end of this portion of the Serenity meditation. That was verse 1. You will get verse 2 tomorrow, and then the next day after that, and we'll just keep on going. I do hope that you'll stay with me. Do hope you'll give me that thumbs up or comment below, or definitely subscribe if you want to continue this process and journey with me and see where it leads us. Hit that bell notification as well. And if you're on Facebook, share it. If you're on Twitter, please retweet it. I would love to be able to do this with you guys and see where this journey takes us. If you have your own comments of what that verse means, please let me know what you think. That's definitely how I break it down. When I see the meaning of what serenity really means, and I see the meaning of accept, those are the two big words in there for me. So yeah, I'd love to hear what you guys think. Thank you for joining me, and until next time, God bless.